Love After Lockup and Life After Lockup. Tracie is with us today. Tracie Wagaman, how you doing?
Hi, y'all. I'm doing great.
Oh, yes. This is a good angle. Now,
Yeah.
your knees are very free. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Just,
holier, the better.
yeah,
The holier the jeans, the
you got
better.
a lot. They're very ripped. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. All right. So, yeah, if it's all right, I'll jump into some questions. So, first of all,
Thank you.
are you seeing some faces, some people you recognize?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're saying hi, and I'm just saying hi.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, first of all, are you dating anyone right now?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
You're dating someone. Now,
Mm-hmm.
can we know his name?
His name is Luke.
Oh, so you are dating Luke. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where did you meet Luke?
I met Luke here in Vegas. I had a room at Caesar's Palace with some friends, and he ended up over there, and I was like, who's all these damn people over here? And, they need to go, and they're getting on my nerves, and I saw him, and I was like, hey, he's kind of cute, but he's a little young for me. And they told me he was 20, and then when I got to know him, he's actually 30, and ever since that day, we've been together since.
That's awesome. Hey, Jeffrey Patchell's here from the 90 Day Fiancé show. Do you watch that show? Do you know which one, Jeffrey?
No, the only one I watched was David and Annie.
David and Annie. Yeah.
Yeah, and the one that went to jail for 9 months, and Fisha, him and George and Fisha, I watched them too.
Oh, well, Jeffrey goes to jail all the time. You would love him. Yeah. Got him. Okay.
Damn it, Jeffrey.
I'm joking. That's my friend. That was a good one, though. I got him. I need to get him back because he says that I suck on penises because I smoke cigars. That's not true.
He said that. What about the penises?
He says because I smoke cigars. No, because I smoke cigars, I like to suck on penises. Okay, we're off track. 1 second.
Jeffrey, how could you?
I know. Okay. All right. So, okay. I'm sorry. I'm having a weird morning. Okay. So you're dating a guy named Luke. He's 30 years old. Okay.
10 years younger than me.
10 years younger than you. Okay. And so are you thinking of getting married to Luke?
If the divorce ever happens, I mean, when it happens, if it happens, it's a possibility. But I mean, we're fine not being married. But if it comes down to it, I mean, he gave me a ring, so if it comes down to it, yeah, we will get married.
Do people know you're engaged?
It's not that I'm engaged, but it's just like a promise / engagement ring because I don't know how long this divorce is going to take. It's been like 9-10 months already, and I haven't seen anything yet. So I'm just gonna, whenever I get it, I'll sign it, let it go, and then we'll do our part. Be in Vegas, get married any day of the night.
That's true. Okay, so but you were given a promise ring. When was that ring given to you?
It was meant to me. It was just like together forever.
But when was it given to you?
Oh, when? Oh gosh, I want to say 6 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay, so for 6 weeks. Okay, Jeffrey said you missed out. Jeffrey's 43, I think. So if it doesn't work out with Luke, yeah, if you're into redneck guys, yeah.
You're lying. Clint never served me divorce papers. He has not. Don't say you know. You don't know nothing. Anyways.
Okay.
Sorry.
So someone saying that. Okay. But okay. So, but you are planning on marrying Luke as soon as the divorce is finalized.
Yeah. If he decides to actually get down on one knee and ask me, but I figure that maybe by the time that happens, he might be so sick of me or annoyed by me, he might not want to marry me.
You say that last part again. I think we lost connection.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said if that's when the time comes, when it's time that I'm divorced, if Luke decides to ask me to marry him, but by that time he might be so annoyed or can't stand me anymore. So we'll see how he feels by then.
Why is the divorce taking so long?
Well, because he's the initiator on it, and well, okay, let me rephrase that. Jen is the initiator on it, and she supposedly mailed one to my mom's house. Never happened. I never got an email. Luke goes into my email. He couldn't find it, and I could be the initiator on it, but I'm not going to because I'm not in no hurry. You know, I mean, when it happens, it happens. So supposedly his mom already paid for it. Well, if that was the case, how do you divorce on email? I don't get it, but okay, you could, I guess.
Okay. So he's saying that he initiated the divorce, but you've seen no evidence of that.
No, not him. Jen. Jen is the one that talks for him. Jen is the one that sends me everything. Jen is the one that does all the lives. All Jen. So it's all Jen. Oh, my thing.
Okay.
So looks like it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Is this a good place for reception in your house?
Oh yeah, I'm at a motel. Yeah, it's got a good one here. Oh, here we go. Stay up.
I like that wallpaper.
Oh yeah, I'm at the Bally's in Vegas.
Oh, you're in a hotel.
Oh, yeah, I've been staying at a hotel.
Okay.
It's a lot.
I was looking at it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a Diamond Plus, so I get the rooms like either like $0 to like $20 a day. No resort, no deposit. So, and I'm safe here. It's all on the inside. I don't like outside places. So
Yeah.
I like to be on the inside. Security guards everywhere.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now, why do you need security guards? Do you feel like your life is in danger?
No, I don't. But after I won the jackpot, I don't know if you ever read that on Sherelle's World. I won the jackpot in Albuquerque, and I lived at a Seagull Select or one of them places. And two guys with guns came to the door. I never announced it because I didn't want it to go like a big deal. But I had the cops. They tried to rob me, but they didn't happen. I ran and screamed, and the cops looked at me like I was stupid. And they didn't believe me. But somebody followed me from the casino and said security at the door. So when I answered the door, they put a gun in my head. It's like they knew that Clint had already left me. They knew I was by myself because they followed me back. And so I just I like to be on the inside.
What did you win like the slots or like what jackpot?
I went when I lived in Albuquerque with Clint right after I got to rehab. About 2 weeks after rehab is when he left for Ohio because he said he'd be lying to me if he stayed with me. That he wanted to know what it would be like with the other girl. So the day he left, the very next day, I went to Sandia. It's a casino, and I hit 15 something on an 80-cent bet on a slot machine.
Okay.
And then so I took all that money home cash.
15 grand?
15,000,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
cash. Yeah.
Oh, an 80-cent slot?
80, yeah, I bet 80 cents. I won the grand prize. You have a mini, you have a mini, what is it, Ulta, major, and then grand. And I picked the 3 buttons that said grand. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was just like, whoa. Shoot. There it goes. Okay. But I didn't know they were going to give me cash.
Oh,
so
that's,
yeah. I didn't know that, and they did. And
yeah, like, they give me cash. Yeah. Casinos. I've only won 1,500. But yeah, that was my big, and I play poker. But yeah, I could have saved myself a lot of money. Just played, yeah. Okay, so you're saying that Jen is speaking for Clint on finalizing this divorce. He doesn't speak to you directly. Jen is taking care of it.
I haven't talked to Clint directly for months, and I did a live on a British show. It was on Savage's show, and Clint and Jen got on that live with us. It was me, Matt Byer, Clint, my boyfriend, Clint and Jen, and hey. Okay, so anyways,
housekeeping.
I said, let me talk to Clint, and I said, hey, Clint, how come you're not rushing the divorce? What's the hurry? And he's like, well, don't you want to kind of hurry and get divorced? And I'm like, well, when it comes, but why are you rushing it? And Jen is like, yeah, we've already signed the paper, or we've already mailed the papers to you. It should be in your email. And Luke, put that down. So he can't call me. He's blocked from
Can you hear me okay?
all my media.
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah. He's blocked from all my media.
Okay.
I can't talk to him. So that thing's not phone up.
Is there a better place with better reception?
I don't know. Maybe I think I should go out in the hallway. Maybe in the hallway I should go out there, huh?
Yeah, or we could do it down at the tables. We'll do it at the slot machine.
The slot machines might be kind of
Let's
loud
play
over
roulette.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna head out there and get a mask on.
And put your mask on. A very big
Yeah,
mask wearer.
Oh gosh, I got a ton of them.
Yes, we need the inside scoop.
Okay, let's see. You need the what?
We need the inside scoop.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to give you a chance here to kind of clear the air, because
okay. I'm always clearing the air.
yeah, that's I know. Just this is like kind of looks like Minecraft right now.
Looks like what?
Like Minecraft, like it's all pixelated. Okay. All right, so I think it's worse. Okay, well, we're going to let her find a place with good reception. Right now, I got nothing. I don't know if she's in the elevator, but we're going to find a good place. She's at a hotel, and because I want to hear the story. I want to understand what is going on. Okay, she left. She's coming back. Guys, don't leave. I got a request from someone else. Okay. I want to get, because I want to understand, guys, I've watched every episode of the show, and I need to know what is going on with Clint and Jen and Tracie. So, yeah, you guys probably don't watch the show like I do. So I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Because I read 2 articles yesterday, so I understand the scoreline. Yes, Joyce, thank you. Probably go there. We should do it at the tables. I think she should go down. Yeah, I tried. Yeah, you don't get great reception. You're looking dapper today. Thank you, Jamie. I started out. This is Diana. You probably don't watch the show at all. I know the show. I do know that Jen, she's dating Luke. She was married to Clint, and Clint is dating Jen. And then, and then there's Alejandro. And I'm just going to start throwing new names in. I got the story down. Are you from the Natty? No. Jenny, my last name is Natty. Nothing to do with the city, Cincinnati. We watched out. I know. No, you guys, I'm ready for this. I swear. I'm ready. I'm going. There she is. Okay. I'm going to get the tea. They think you guys are doubting me. I know the story. I read it last night. Okay. It's very much the same. All right. It's okay. Now, where are you now?
Where am I?
Yeah, you back in the room?
I'm in a little, like a hallway of the hotel where you can like a little living room area.
Okay.
It's a little more close. The connection should be better.
Okay. It is better. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mastosh. Okay. So, what I was asking is, you are wanting to get divorced from Clint, and Jen is sending the emails. Is Jen taking care of this divorce? Okay, Jen said. So do you feel like Clint is stalling this divorce?
I don't know if Clint's stalling, but I still think he's rushing. Jen is like rushing it because first they want to get married in May. I'm sorry, December. Then they want to get married in May. But see, I'm confused because when I've messaged him on Instagram, half the time it's Jen talking. So I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's him or Jen that I'm talking to on Instagram. So come to find out, most She answers for him. God, the connection is still.
Yeah. Now, are you on Wi-Fi or are you on 5G?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm connected to the hotel. I'm connected to the hotel thing, but some hotels they just the connections are bad.
Is the is the 5G better or no?
God
Do you think
dang.
you should shut off your Wi-Fi?
I don't know. I don't know what I could do. Uh,
'Cause-
I might have to connect it to another thing.
yeah,
This
it
is
could
just
be.
in a life.
Yeah, you might want to try shutting off the. Yeah, maybe you should try
The
shutting
wife.
off the Wi-Fi.
Somebody said to go outside.
Because
Should I
I know
go?
that the hotel
I
is
don't.
like.
I don't want to take up
Is
your time.
it a nice day outside?
What
Hmm?
if I should go outside? Should I go outside?
Yeah, try going outside. Hello,
I just don't. I
44-7.
don't want
So
to wait.
Marie, we'll wait for you. We got nothing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
wasn't late
Just
because usually I'm like 30 minutes
please be
late. So
safe and stay 6 feet apart from people.
okay.
I'm just joking. I'm an anti-masker. I'm just joking. Not anti. I just don't do it. I'm just picking on all
You
the
are
moms
about
that
that
yell.
social distancing, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Put your mask on.
Yeah.
Renee is correct. We have nothing to do.
Horrible.
Sherry has time. We're not doing anything. Yeah.
And elevator. It's gonna go off.
I'm not an anti-masker. I'm saying I just don't believe that it's working. Okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna get. She's probably on the elevator. We're gonna get through it. You guys, no. Time's okay. I think we're gonna try going outside. I think she's in the parking lot.
Yeah, they're kind of loud in the casino.
Yeah. No, let's walk through the casino. Now, is there a lot of people there?
No, not really. I mean, a little bit, but I don't think I'll be able to hear that good.
Guys, be patient. Dom is a sexy bear. Thank you, Miss Master from Scotland.
Hopefully it'll. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Why don't you go sit in the car?
I don't
No.
okay. Is it hard to hear me or what?
Yeah. Where are you now? It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's too loud right here. I'll just go back.
I think. Can you shut off the Wi-Fi?
What will that do if I do that? I've always been connected to the hotel.
Now, if you shut off the Wi-Fi, you probably have good 5G or something.
Okay.
The important thing. I look good.
The important thing is what?
The important thing is that we're here, and we're waiting for you. Don't rush.
Okay. Let me see if I can shut the Wi-Fi real quick. It looks like it's going okay. Let me try the Wi-Fi.
That's my guess. Is that the hotel Wi-Fi is probably worse than your 5G. I just got a Cameo request. See, it's always. Is anyone I miss category? No. I'll say hi to everyone. Hello. I think I did. It's Kelly. Kelly Brown from Arizona. I was wrong. She's gone completely. It's okay. We'll let her figure it out. I'm so hungry. It's 3:30. I left my snacks. I need well, you guys can come with me. We'll get a Powerade. Guys, I'm in my mansion. For some of the new people, I'm just gonna go grab a Powerade while she's doing that. My cleaning lady hasn't come yet, so I'm very poor. Now, let's see what we got here in the fridge. Some of you guys don't know me. And what do we got? All right, we got Powerade. And we got milk. We're going to do the blue Powerade, and then we got these 2 ketchup packets. And I think these are 2 Cliff Bars here. So I got plenty of stuff here. And there's the food processor. So I got plenty of stuff to live on. And I don't know how long this interview is going to take. But it can go for days, and I'll be fine. I got 2 ketchup packets. Don't forget. There's a lot of new people that don't understand. I just got out of jail myself, and they put me in this halfway house. No, guys, sorry, I'm fine. I have a house. That's where my ex-wife gets to live with her son, and then I get this, and I pay for everything. Isn't that great? Okay.
I can hear you much better now.
Okay.
Oh, no food, they're saying?
Okay. It's okay. I was just showing off my townhouse. It's like 400 square feet, so I was just trying to brag.
Where do you live at?
No, I'm in Virginia. I have a house. And my wife and son get that, and then I just got this shit apartment that I'm smoking in it, so I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh, this is perfect. You look great. We have great reception. And here we go.
Yeah,
very beautiful. Okay, so you think that when you are talking on, I guess, DMing with Clint about the divorce, that it's Jen that's actually responding for him?
It is Jen, because me and Jen have a love-hate relationship, and it's more hate than love. I don't have anything against her. I mean, okay, she took my husband, whatever. She didn't take him, but it takes 2, whatever. But I can tell by the messages and the fact that she'll say later on, oh yeah, well, I answered his IG, you're blocked, or he unblocked you the other day, blah, 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 whatever. So I don't even interact with none of that stuff. But she'll like love me one day, and then she'll get mad about something and then blame it on me and start hating me again. And I don't know why. What did I do to you? I mean, you have my husband. I don't want him back, but you still mad at me for what? For what? I don't bother Clint. I don't bother her. I don't call Clint. There's a few times I tried to message you, but nothing bad.
What is Jen's problem?
I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess the fact, somebody said that Clint admitted on one of his lives that he got mad at Jen, and he's like, you're just mad because I've always loved her, or I'll never love you like I love her. I personally didn't see the live, but I got the messages on it. But she can't be mad at me for that. That's not my fault he said that. That's him.
So Jen is jealous of you.
I'm not going to say she's jealous. That her and Clint don't have the kind of relationship me and Clint had. She does every little thing for him. And if he's sick, she babies him. If he's cold, she babies him. If he's sad, she babies him. If he's angry, she puts up with it. I didn't do that shit. I learned that I was very selfish in the relationship, and I've learned from that relationship I could have been a lot more selfless. But that's how I learned. And she just like, Jen, I'm not going to say she's kissing his ass, but she babies him. And I think it's starting to get on his nerves. Then again, I don't know. But she asked me a lot of questions like, did he do this during the relationship? Did he do this? Did y'all do this? Did you know this about him? And I'm just like, yeah. So,
Like what? Like what?
well,
What?
like that he has a 16-year-old daughter. Did I know about that? Yeah, I found out 3 years later. I mean, 3 years later. Well, I found out 2 years later that he had a daughter. But, yeah. And then she'll ask stuff about, like, his parents. Did I know this and that? I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew that. Did he do this when y'all went to sleep or whatever? So.
Okay. Does the public know that he has a daughter? Is that public information?
Well, it is now.
Okay. So he has a 16-year-old daughter that he keeps hidden from people.
It's not that she's hidden. It's just that the mother of the child did not want Clint, that he will never love her like he loves you. Then she yelled at him to go get her pop at the store. Okay, that's what happened? Okay, that's what happened. Okay, the mother didn't want Clint to have nothing to do with the baby. So they were like, okay. And so they have a picture of his daughter, and the parents, they own a barbecue place, a meat market, and the picture of his daughter's hanging up. But that's all they know. He hasn't talked to the lady. He hasn't seen his daughter. He's out of her life because she wanted him to be. That's all I know. And then 2 years later, he had a son.
What are some of the other things that, like, what did you say? Does he do this when you're sleeping? Like, what is that?
Hold you or just little things like that. Little kind of like, I don't know, affectionate things like that. Does he hold your hand in public?
Oh.
Does he get jealous when guys look at you? Does he get mad when you look at guys? Shit like that.
Oh, okay. Is Clint a possessive person?
Not to me, he's not, no.
No. Okay. Now, did Clint cheat on you while you guys were together?
Not that I'm aware of, although he emotionally cheated on me. I found like at least 100 messages to different girls, but all the messages were the same message, just to different girls. Oh, I'm going to come visit you. I can't stand Tracie. Oh, you're so hot. Because he'd get younger girls messaging him, and girls our age. Because he's 38, I'm 40. So.
Okay. So he would tell girls that he was going to meet with them, and that's as much as you know. Right.
Yeah,
but you don't think he actually...
No, but when he told Jen he was going to meet with her, he actually did. But he's been doing this since the show, because Clint, when we first got on the show, his Instagram went from like no messages to like, I shit you not, like 300 messages from women. My following, I've got 53,000 followers. I like divided it all, and I've got 89% of mine are women from 30 to 45 and 6% men. Mine are all women. Mine are like drug addicts, mothers of drug addicts, younger girls, girls who watch the show, a guy and a girl couple. That's who mine are. His were girls showing their titties, showing half-naked photos. He's a reality star. Of course they are. And he wasn't used to that. He was flawed by all this. He was like, oh, my God, look at all these women. They love me. And I'm like, yeah, they do. Go ahead and write them back. But it wasn't just writing them. It was like flirting. So.
Okay. So he was getting a lot of tit pics.
He was. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Okay.
You go, Clint.
Okay. So when was I love the tie down. When was the last time that you spoke to Clint?
Last time I spoke to him from face to face was when I did the live last week with Matt Beyer and my boyfriend and Clint and Jen. It was like for 30 seconds I talked to him.
Okay. And when was that?
It was like for 30 seconds. It was on a live about a week ago.
Oh, a live week. Okay. And then how are you doing with your sobriety?
I'm doing a whole lot better. I'm gaining a little bit of weight, like getting a little stomach here, but I maintained. I'm not like I used to be on it, I'll tell you that. But I'm working on it day to day and actually like week to week now. So I'm doing a lot better. I have money now to go actually spend on things like hair and clothes and makeup, and instead of always needing drugs all the time like I used to.
Yeah.
We always just blew it on drugs and gambling, and I still gamble a lot, but not like I did. It's
That's
getting
good.
old.
But you put on some weight since you stopped using drugs. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's good, though.
Ah,
Clearly, I don't use drugs. Look how fat I am. Okay. Yeah. No, it looks good on you. You thick.
yeah.
You thick.
Yeah, I'm getting thick. I got a little butt now, so.
Okay. Now, how was the sex with Clint? How was sex with Clint? Was it any good?
Okay. I can honestly say yes. It was very good.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie about it because you know I don't lie, but yeah, it was amazing. Yes.
Amazing sex with Clint. What made it amazing?
Well, because Clint's like a nerd, and so you never think, but the nerdy guys, they know what to do.
He studied.
They watch a lot of. I didn't know this, but they watch a lot of porn, and so he says, and they learn from porn.
Was he into like freaky stuff?
I was more into the role playing, and he was more into like the fantasy of having a threesome, which we thought about it, but we never did it.
Okay, role play. Were you a teacher? What are the roles?
No, I was a street hooker, and I was his little slut.
Okay, so you would role play as a hooker, and then he would pick you up.
He would pick me up down the street. I literally role played this on his street. He picked me up, and then he tied me up, and he was gonna hold me hostage. And I'm like, please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. He's like, shut up, you're gonna love this. And I'm like, no, I can't. But it got to where he started laughing. We couldn't do it no more. I know it sounds funny, but it actually made it more desirable. It was fun. Yeah. We were comfortable with each other. Why not, right?
I'm with. Yeah. No, you don't have to tell me. You do. I'm very vanilla, but that's why I always ask. So would you be on the street and then he would drive up? He would drive up and purchase you.
He would drive down the street and I'd be walking. And he'd say, "Hey, do you need a ride?" And I'm like, "Actually, I need you to take me to the store down the street." And he's like, "Well, I'm sorry, but I gotta you gotta pay me ass, grass, or cash. And I've already got grass. I don't need any cash, so you know what that means." And I was like, "So I have to give up the ass?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, let's go to your house real quick." And then we go over there, and that's when he'd be like, "Oh, you ain't going nowhere." And then he would tie me up and
he'd tie you up and keep you as his hostage.
Yeah, kind of like he was going to hold me hostage, kind of.
Okay. So. But you were into it. Okay, so was the sex with Clint better than the sex with Luke?
Better than sex with who?
Luke.
Okay, okay. I always said that Clint was the best I ever had, which he was. And I never thought it could get any better. And
yeah,
that's one of the things I missed about Clint. Other than, I still missed him at the time, and I missed his sex. But Luke told me a whole different route. So no, his is way better. Luke's is way better. And I'm not just saying that because he's my boyfriend. I'm an honest person, and I actually think Clint's sex was better than the guy that I used to be in love with. So Luke's, though, he overtalked everything.
He overtalks. Is that what you said?
No, overtalked. He's the best I ever had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he into the role playing too?
We haven't done it, no. No. And he doesn't. Well, he will not do a threesome with me. He won't do it.
Would you do a threesome with Clint and Luke?
Oh no, it would be me, Clint, and a girl. That's what we were shooting for, but it never happened. But with Luke, I asked him if he wanted to have another girl, and he said no, just to turn him on. But he said that wouldn't turn him on.
Okay, but you proposed a threesome with another girl.
I've offered, yeah.
Is that something that you've done often? Have you done that often?
No, not at all. No.
You've never done it? Okay.
I've never done it, but I've heard it turns the guys on. But I've also heard it causes problems. But if a guy wants it, by God, I'm going to give it to him because it's kind of like, men cheat because you don't give it up. Or men cheat for whatever reason. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. So why not let him have some fun with another woman while you're there? I don't know. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but that's just my perspective on it. Spice things up. Spice it up.
Spice it up. Yeah. I've had sex on the floor.
With a
So I
who?
like on the floor. I get pretty wild.
Oh, like a whole group?
No, they pick on me because I'm very boring. On the floor and in the car. So I get around. I understand. Now someone asked, how was the sex with Matt? I don't know who Matt is.
Somebody asked that?
Yeah, I don't get that question. I never heard of Matt. I don't know.
Matt Byer from Teen Mom. I dated him for like a week.
Oh, okay.
Amber Portwood's ex. Look, half the reason I came to Vegas was because I started talking to Matt Byer. And he lived in Vegas, and I've always wanted to come back to Vegas as a single woman. And I want to party with you. And since Matt lived here, I wanted to come here. Why not come here?
Yeah.
So half the reason I came was to meet Matt and kind of, kick it with him. And it turned pretty quick. And we didn't really have sex but like once or twice. So it wasn't that
memorable.
that big of a deal.
You like nerd sex. That's what Tracie, yeah. Nerd sex is the best.
Yeah. See, but me and Matt, we were more friends. It just didn't work out as lovers. No. I love Matt as a best friend, but that's it. So
maybe that's why I'm so bad at sex, because I'm not a nerd. I don't know. You got to choose. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so boring. Okay. Now, do you think that Jen and Clint are having difficulties in their relationship?
I know they're having difficulties in the relationship. She said it on her lives. He's in the room right now. They said it on their lives.
Who's in the room?
Oh no, I'm reading comments.
Oh.
Should I turn them off?
No. It's fine.
Okay.
I didn't know if you were talking. Are you saying someone's in the room? Who's in the room? Me?
Oh, my boyfriend. They said, "Where's your boyfriend?"
Oh, Luke is in the room right now.
Yeah, he's in the room, and I'm outside, kind of.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's he's not in this room. He's in the hotel.
He's in the hotel room. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or he might have left, but yeah, he's upstairs.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so they're having difficulties.
Yeah, because first off, like she's always griping about something he did, like he'll be talking to other women, and Jen will tell me things like, you know what, Tracie, everything that you said he's doing to you, he's doing to me. I now believe you on everything you said. I'm sorry I called you a liar, but Clint is just too hard for me to deal with. And she's told me she's going to leave him like 5 times already, but she still does. She's still with him.
Do you think that Clint is being unfaithful to Jen?
Well, there was a news article on him that he cheated on her with a prostitute. He actually, I guess he slipped or he told her one day, but he did pay a woman. And do I think he's cheating on her now? I don't think she'll let him cheat on her. I don't think he has the time to get out of her face. But I think that he has, yeah.
Okay, but he did purchase. He was with the prostitute. Is that public information?
That was in the news. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's probably not being faithful if he's.
And then he did a live with Without a Crystal Ball. That lady Without a Crystal Ball, and the title was "I Cheated and I Feel Bad." And
okay.
And he said that he cheated on, because they asked him, did you cheat on Jen? And he said, he looked at her and he looked at the camera and he said, yes. And then he said, did you ever cheat on Tracie? And he said, no.
They're saying that Jen paid for the prostitute. That's what they're saying in the comments. Is that true?
Really? Well, then why is she so mad about it?
They might know. Honestly, Tracie, I have the best followers because I don't actually watch the show. I'll be honest, but they know so much. They're often right. I don't know how they do it. Yeah,
they are often right, but too much. But they also believe one side of the story, and a lot of people they both do it. She called him out. No, she did not. Jen tells a lot of telltales, and people think I'm lying, and I don't care if they think that, because I've admitted my faults, I've admitted my wrongdoings. I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed anymore. I used to be. That's why people love me, because I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. I've never been ever perfect. I'm still not perfect. I'm doing better, but I'm by no means perfect. But I don't lie about most of the things, or I might have to go around about some things. But I never sit there and lie about it. There's no point. What's the point? There's no, I mean, my
Yeah.
husband left me for another woman. That's what it is. He fell in love with somebody else. Okay, I'm not lying about that. I mean, but he looks upset in videos. He doesn't look happy. He looks zombied the fuck out.
Okay. Now, do you think that she's being faithful to him? Is Jen being faithful to Clint?
I believe she is, yes, because she really does love him. But, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But at the same time, I heard rumors that she slept with Michael, which is a man that lives with her, which is her ex-boyfriend. Because Jen and Clint, they don't live together. Thank you, sweetie.
Who doesn't live together?
Clint and Jen do not live together. Clint lives in an apartment by himself.
Okay. Did they used to live together?
I'm sorry?
Did they used to live together?
No, they never have. No,
Oh,
Jen has her
okay.
own place. No. Jen has her ex is her roommate.
Okay, got her. Oh, she lives with her ex.
She does. Yes.
Oh, is that public information?
I'm sure it is because she's always saying, well, I'm not at Clint's house. I'm at my house this time. And she's tried to hook a lot of us girls up with her ex, Mike. She tried to hook me up with him one time. And I'm like, why? And so I guess she's just trying to either, I don't know, to make it look, it's just a weird arrangement. They have a weird arrangement.
Do you think that they're in an open relationship?
I don't think so because Jen is too jealous. She's very jealous. And I mean, I'm not trying to talk badmouth her, but she's very jealous of him.
Okay. Now, do you and Jen currently, do you guys get along when you talk or no?
We do. Yeah, I talked. The last time I talked to her was on Christmas. Christmas Day, I talked to her via texting, though, not phone. She told me to call her, but I didn't want to call because half of it was like bullshit. So.
Okay.
But
Jen is a liar.
I've no. Huh?
Because Jen is a liar, so you'd rather text.
A lot of the things she says are lies. Yes, and I've got backup for that. But I mean, when you ask her to prove something, she can't prove it. And I have no ill will toward her, not at all. But I just can't believe anything she says anymore.
Okay. So what did she like? Just like a Merry Christmas? It was like a.
Yeah, it was Tracie, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you. And I can't take it anymore. I'm leaving. And good luck in life. Blah blah blah. And then 2 days.
Is she using drugs or anything?
Not to my knowledge, but there was a text message that Clint sent to another woman that said that him and Jen did meth together. Then there was a live video back in November, I think, that said me and Jen did meth together. But that was then. So that's just according to the video. I don't know. That's not from her mouth. She said she doesn't do it. Which, whatever. She did it. She did it. She doesn't. She doesn't. That's her. But don't lie about it.
And what was that time? Like, when was that? It's possible that they did meth. Like, last month?
No, I believe it was in November or why do I keep saying November? Sometime this year, but way, way long ago. They just said Clint admitted to it. He admitted to doing meth with her. Because somebody asked him, "Were you doing meth with Tracie?" He said, "Yes." "Do you do meth with Jen?" He said, "Once," or something like that.
This
And
was
Clint,
a live video, is that what you said? Or
it was one of Clint's Instagram lives, which he no longer does.
okay.
He doesn't do them anymore. So.
Okay. Maybe it was after the election. There was a rough time.
Maybe. But I do know that Jen told me that Clint has failed every drug test with his probation. So he's going to he's going back to court because he for weed at the least, because they denied him to get a medical marijuana card. So he still was smoking weed during his probation for the DWI. So he's going to probably go to jail for a little bit.
Clint's going to jail?
Well, they're going to revoke him because he's failed every drug test. He's failed every drug test they've given him every month. He hasn't done no community service. He hasn't done anything on that paper he's supposed to do. He's got 2 years probation.
When do you think that that's going to happen, where he's going to be rearrested?
Oh, due to the COVID, I don't know. They're being pretty lenient on people right now. So I don't know, though. I'm not going to say he's going to be rearrested. He might be reinstated. I don't know Ohio's laws.
Okay. But he has never passed a drug test And what are they finding in his system?
Marijuana. Now,
marijuana.
No, marijuana. Now, this is according to Jen. Now, in New Mexico, when we lived together, his PO let him smoke weed because he had a card. Well, the card people denied him. They denied him the medical marijuana card. I saw the paperwork.
Okay.
I actually have a picture of it, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this, because there's things going on with other people on the show, and I'm wondering if you might have some insight or some thoughts. Because I interviewed Dylan Smith, I think a month or two ago, right? And then it was his last interview before he got arrested. So Dylan got arrested recently. Do you have any insight on that?
Okay, first off, I don't know who Dylan is. Is he on? He's on the new season?
Yeah. I don't know. Damn it, I don't know either. But okay, but you don't know who that is?
The only ones I know is Brittany Marcelino and Lacey and Shane. I don't even know Shane. I just know Lacey.
Okay.
So, I don't know the other girl.
Okay.
I'm like, Dylan, which one's Dylan?
Dylan is Heather's girl. But you don't watch the show like I do. So maybe you don't. Yeah.
Dylan is a girl. Dylan and Heather are two girls?
No. Dylan's a guy. It's okay. I'm a super fan, so not everybody. He's on the current season, so it's all right if you don't. I'm sorry, just ignore me. I'm just reading their comments. I don't watch the show either. Okay.
That's so funny you don't watch it. That's why you don't understand everything going on.
But I know.
I never watched it.
But we've got hundreds of people in here that do, and they help me out. They help me out.
They help me out. I never watched it when I was on
shows. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Would you? I know they're all picking up. Okay. Would you ever take Clint back if that came up?
Oh my God! Do I have to answer that?
I mean,
do I have to?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. What if it didn't work out with Luke? Clint changed his ways. Doesn't work out with him and Jen. I mean, would you ever get back together with him?
Yeah.
You would.
And I didn't say that with any hesitation. I would. I would definitely give it a shot because he gave me a shot. He put up with a lot of shit for me. And now that I've realized everything, how selfish I was, it kind of helped me learn. And it would be cool to try it again. It would never be the same, but yeah, I would try it. Why not?
You would. So do you feel like that you were, like, how much do you feel like you were to blame for you guys breaking up?
Probably like 70%, but Clint wasn't, perfect now. A lot of the things that they portrayed me on the show as being really, really bad. And, that was my bad girl image. And I wasn't perfect, but I didn't egg on, he did a lot of bad stuff too, but I didn't broadcast it because I loved him. And I told him I would make him look like a good guy. And I didn't want to embarrass him or put, you know what I mean? I didn't want to, I had his back. There's a lot of things the show didn't show.
Like, can you let us in on, like what are some of the things that we don't know about Clint?
Okay. When I got out of prison, when I was in, the first time I met Clint, now before I met Clint, we were on the phone. We talked on the phone for like 6 months before I met him in person. He had already bought me meth before I got out of prison. I wasn't into meth, but he knew where to get it. He bought it for me. And I have it on emails, which I had to erase because I didn't want that on my email. And so he bought meth before I got out. And when I got out, I did crack. I quit crack the last time because it just wasn't the same. And Clint was like, I don't mind if you do meth. Clint was doing meth while I was on parole for 2 months. When my 2 months were up, that's when I started doing the meth with him. Did Clint get me on meth? No, I got myself on meth. The father of my child is the first guy I ever tried meth with. But Clint is the one that introduced me to the dealer. He's the one that, would get it. And I pretty much did meth with Clint. I didn't introduce him to meth. He introduced me to meth. And another thing is, his parents blame me for when he stole money from their safe at work. He's been stealing from his parents for 25 years. He's been robbing them blind at the market. Every week when we would go and put the briskets in the oven, he would go rob the safe. And he went for like thousands of dollars. It was just a couple $100s each week. They never knew. So, but people say it was my fault and whatever. How am I going to get in when I don't even know the code? But it's something he taught me, not that I taught him.
So they got like cash in this safe?
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. A lot. From the drops and stuff. And before Clint's parents moved into the mansion, they had another house, and he used to rob that safe out of their house. But when they moved to the mansion, they have cameras in every single room, so he couldn't do it.
He had code, like the code to the safe? How did he get in?
Oh, of course. They gave it to him. They trusted him. Yep.
Okay.
And and he said, oh, he robbed it because for Tracie, she wanted drugs, and I did it for her. And that's what he told his mom. So she's assuming I pressured him into it. I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. So a lot of people have this impression that Clint is the good guy or the bad guy. You know, that's yeah. I mean, and that's what I've always thought when I was watching you guys. So really, what you're saying, yeah. I mean, but really, what you're saying is that he was the supplier and the one that got you in. He had drugs waiting for you when you got out, and
he did.
And he got you. He's the one that introduced you to meth, and he's the one that stole from the parents' mansion. And that's what people don't know.
Yeah, because the part where his mom talks about me stealing the money, that it was all my fault. I made him do it. You can't make somebody do anything. And he's the one that was like, you know, we'd be out of money one day or something. He'd be like, well, I'm just going to go to the market real quick. And he would make it like he would change the form around the money, which is like the drops and how much they made. And he'd change it. Then he'd change the numbers. And then it would look like you couldn't ever tell. There was no cameras in that room, so he would change it up. And, you know, he'd have like $200-300. That's it. Nothing, no big deal. But, yeah, it was quite often he did that.
So he would do money drops for his parents into the bank. Is that what you're saying?
No, he wouldn't do the drops, but he would go into the safe before the drops happened. And he would change the numbers around. So to make it look like.
Okay. All right. Well, so those are some of the things. Now, does anyone know that? Are these things that you held close to?
I've told people about these things, but nobody's ever really believed me. And that's okay. They don't have to believe me. Nobody has to believe me. But I lived it, so I know what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was going to ask you about Sarah and Michael. Now, do you know who they are, or like do you follow them?
I do. I've talked. Me and Michael are friends on Instagram, so yeah, I know who they are.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on their relationship?
No, currently I don't know what's going on with them. Although I know Sarah had a baby by Michael while Megan was pregnant too. I believe they were both pregnant by him. Now he's with a Mexican girl, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Is that girl on the show, the Mexican girl, she's on the show or no?
I'm pretending, Tracie. I don't know. I saw an article about Sarah and Michael. They'll help me out. I thought that you would know. But I know that Michael is back with Maria, as far as I know. And then Michael is going to jail.
I read he had 14 felonies.
Yeah.
I saw that article.
Right. So, Sherry's writing comments. I'm just reading. Okay.
Oh, is she there? Where are you at, Sarah?
I'm just reading whatever they're writing. But I mean,
I can't read that much.
I don't actually know what's going on with them, but I know that there's Sarah and Michael. And do you have like any opinion about the status of their relationship? And yeah.
I don't know the status of their relationship. I guess he's going back and forth to Sarah and the other girl. But Sarah, I can't speak for you, but I wouldn't want to be with a man that kept going back and forth. If you're not number one, find you a man that wants you as number one.
Right.
Screw the show. Screw the show. Do it with your heart. Do it with your heart. I know you love him. He's a part of your child, but get with the man where you're priority. All this back and forth, that's got to be exhausting.
I agree. Sarah always takes him back, but so I mean, and so you think that Sarah should not take him back anymore, and
she should do some tough love. Yeah, tough love.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so what is you have your OnlyFans, which I know that you promote a lot. So what are some of the strangest things that people have asked you for on your OnlyFans?
What are some things they've asked? They've asked for like a lap dance with a POV type of thing. You know what a POV is?
I do.
It's a
point of view. Yeah.
There you go. So they were
That's
like,
a television. Right? I used to be a camera operator, but I think this is something.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. But yeah, so POV lap dance.
Yeah, they were like, give your boyfriend a lap dance, but make it a POV to where we can't see him, but all we can see is you. So it looks like I'm giving them a lap dance. And so that's some of them. And one is just just like nudes and stuff like that. One wanted me to smoke. I don't know why. So I got my e-cigarette and I smoked my e-cigarette. He wanted me to smoke and say his name.
Okay. What about any?
I guess the smoke turns him on. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm. Yeah, it doesn't when I do it. But yeah. So what about any feet pics? Have people asked you for that?
Oh, feet. Yeah, I got a really weird one that they wanted me to like pick up crickets with my feet and smash them. And I don't know if his fetish was the crickets or me picking them up with my feet. And when I asked on there alive, and he said he wanted them alive. He wanted to alive. He has an infatuation with insects. And I said, I can't do that because I'm scared. I'm terrified of crickets and lizards and all that shit. And he's like, well, it's really easy. I'll tip you really good. I said, well, I can't kill anything, and I can't do it. I can't. Oh, God, no. No. That turns into serial killers. They kill little insects, and they kill dogs, and they want humans.
I don't know why this is so fun for me. Okay, so the library. Cricket.
Oh. And I've had the bathroom before. They asked me about do the bathroom thing.
What's the bathroom thing?
To do a live video of me going to the restroom. Number 2. They were serious. I thought it was a joke. It's not a joke. And I said, you're fucking nasty. And they said, no, don't knock it till you fucking try it. That's what they said.
Okay. So
I didn't.
So they.
You know how easy that would be? Do you know how simple that would be to do? But do you know how awkward that would be?
So did they give you a price? Sorry, did they give you a price of how much for you to go number 2 and do a video? I mean,
we didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far. So they start with an offer, just say, hey, I'd like to see you. Just go to the bathroom, like take a dump, and then you're like, yeah. And
they want to see all the wiping and stuff. Yeah, I mean.
Oh. They want to see the wiping.
Why? I don't understand. I can't understand it, but I can't knock anybody.
But I mean, no, there's no price for it. I mean, everyone has a price. I mean, what do you think? What do you think you would have done it for?
I don't know, 400, 500 maybe. I mean, you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of intimate moment to yourself. I think it's gross, but I can't really knock a lot of people's stuff because people all have their own thing. I mean, we all have our fantasies, we all have our vices, and I guess he just likes to see women shit. I mean, some like for them to shit on them, but
yeah. But for 400, he can watch you wipe. I mean, so if this guy's watching, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I think I would do it for $400. Why not? It's not doing nothing.
Okay. Now, what about? Sorry. What about with the crickets? Like, is there a price for you to pick up crickets?
He offered $100 because he said I wasn't doing anything, and it was a video for me to do it. So he offered me $100 for like 5 minutes to kill crickets, and I'm not gonna go. I don't even know where to get crickets at. So.
Yeah, where do you get crickets? Yeah, crickets could be expensive. I don't know what crickets are going for these days. Yeah.
I don't know, but he wanted me to kill him with my feet. So I guess it was imagining of the crickets between my toes, I think is what it was.
Okay. Now, is there a price for the cricket guy?
No, he offered $100. That was his price. He said, "I'll tip you $100 if you do this." And I'm like, "How many?"
What if he upped it? What if it was 150?
I don't think I could do it.
No.
I can't. If you offered me $1 million to get in a coffin with snakes, I wouldn't do that either.
Okay.
So, but for a couple hundred to kill crickets with my feet, oh no, I can't do it.
That's where you draw the line. You have a price for wiping your ass, but there is no. But you draw the line at crickets. I think we all have our standards, Tracie. Okay, so for the point of view lap dance, how much does that cost?
I think he tipped 300, and then after the video, I knew because I procrastinated the video. I kind of procrastinated, and I kind of made him wait. And then he was like, he tipped another 50, and then I'd send a sexy picture, and then he'd tip another 50. So overall, I made 400 on that. The lap dance was simple. I'm a very good dancer at that. And I put on a cute little black outfit, and I danced, and he said he tipped me a last 100. So that was probably the best tip I got was like 450 altogether, just for a little lap dance.
450. You're a good dancer. Can you show us some of your dance moves? No?
Oh, well, I mean, not really right here. But,
Yeah.
But no. Really though, in my 20s, I was awesome. But I'm getting a little bit bigger, and I'm getting older, and I'm not as rhythmatic as I used to be.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the most that you've made on an OnlyFans? Like, what is the most? What's like the top of the menu?
The top of the menu was 4G.
4,000.
No, that's not from one guy. That was from the first month.
From the first one? From what?
First month. The first month.
Oh, but I'm saying, what was for a one-time thing? Like.
Oh, the 450, because I'm only charging $10 a month. So if you want a tip, then people will throw in 20. Somebody will throw in 50. I had a girl throw in a 20. She wanted me just to say, "Hey, happy birthday." It was a girl, female. She wanted me to say her name and happy birthday, and she tipped me $20. And she wanted me to wear a cute lingerie dress and say her name. And that was pretty simple. $20 tip.
The 20
But
bucks.
it wasn't bad.
But
yeah, 450 was the most.
Okay, that was for the okay. That's awesome. All right, and then but mostly you give them sexy pictures, like pictures in, like, are these nudes? I don't really know much about OnlyFans, but I mean.
Yeah, they can be up to nudes. Yeah, if the price. Yeah, they'll be like little short clippings, and if you want to see the rest, you have to like click on and tip, like a little video of me like in the bathtub or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, and if you want to see more, then you got to pay the $20. Is that what it is?
No, they're already paying 10. Okay, that's already they already paid their 10. But if they want to see more of a certain video, or if they want me to do something certain, then they tip on there, and then I do what they want me to do after the tip, if it's approved, whatever.
Oh, all right. I'm learning. I have an OnlyFans that I set up for some reason. I have 3 followers, and no one's asked for anything. So I'm just. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Hello, Heidi. Heidi's here from the Amber and Heidi show. Okay. Now, now a lot of people are accusing you of selling your body for money or drugs. Have you ever done that? Is that like I'm seeing that? I just figured I'd give you a chance to talk about it.
Yeah, I used to sell my body for crack cocaine. I sure did.
Okay.
I'm 40, by the way. I'm 40. So.
Okay.
Somebody asked how old I was.
So you used to exchange sex for drugs. Is that something that you've already dealt with and like admitted to, or is that?
I did. I did it for a while, actually. Especially on crack cocaine. I did it a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I did.
How does that work? Like, what number is a lot? Like, just so people understand the progress that you've made too, like with your sobriety.
Well, just put it this way. I used to do tricks for men for like a hit of crack. She's doing it. Oh, y'all are silly. I would do just favors. It doesn't have to be all about sex. I would do favors for men for exchange for drugs.
Okay.
And now but
like hundreds of times.
I don't know about hundreds of times, but within 10 years, yeah.
Yeah.
I was on drugs for 10 years, and crack was the low of the drug. It got to where you went so low. You did things you normally wouldn't do. I never robbed anybody, But guys did. Guys robbed things, and that's something they would normally not do. They were not thorough on it. They would steal from each other. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I did. I sold my body, and nowadays I'm doing a lot better. I'm very honest. My OnlyFans actually covers my I would say my rent, but my rent's very cheap. It covers my thing. Now my thing is shopping. I like to shop. So.
Yes. Okay. I am proud of you, Tracie. I appreciate. I've had a lot of friends do it, and it's a lot of people don't. They don't get sober. As you know. So I know you said you've been sober. How long have you been sober for?
Well, I've been doing a lot better. I don't know. Within these past 3 weeks, I really don't pay attention to the amounts, but I have done a little, but I don't think about it that much because I have my boyfriend, and with him around, it keeps my mind occupied. And when I go, he knows when if I'm having like, oh God, I feel like I need a hit, I'll either go to a slot machine or to Ross, because I love Ross, the shopping center.
Oh yeah.
And I'll totally forget about getting high. It won't even run my mind. So I've been
You've done a little meth? Is that what you're saying? Or
I've done a little, but not. It's just not the same. It's not the same. I don't feel the same, and it's kind of just a waste of money. And so it's very, very cheap. It's very cheap. So it's not like I have to sleep around to make money from it because A, I don't even hardly do it, and B, it's very cheap, and so it would last me forever. And there's been times where I've had it, I did it, and I would forget I had it because I didn't. It wasn't that serious to me. I'm like, oh my God, I have some shit left over, and I totally forgot about it. I would find it later on. And be like, whoa, I had this in my purse. I can't believe it. Like I'd forget it. I mean, if it was crack, oh no, I would know it's there. I would be waiting on it. But now, I mean, it's crazy.
And how recent ago? How recent was this? Like last month?
When I met Luke about 3 months ago, it started slowing down because he's a weed smoker.
Right.
So just like my husband, wherever he may be, he's a weed smoker, and so. It's just like it's not talked about. It's not around. With Clint, it was always around, like every day around, every day. And then Clint started doing well, and he tried to stop, and he kind of stopped, but then he still did it with me sometimes.
So do you think
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Like, is it like a little bit of meth a week, or how did
that bingo? That's point on it. Point on it. A little bit a week instead of every day.
Okay, but no crack or a little.
I haven't done crack in, I guess, 18 months, maybe. 2 years. Yeah, okay. I don't even want it. I don't even want this shit. If I see it, I want it away from me because it's an ugly drug. It's fucking gross, and the high is not fucking worth it. It makes me weird, and I don't know.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, I do appreciate your honesty, and I know it's been long. I've got just one question I ask everyone is how bad have the haters been? How bad have the haters been, and have you received any death threats?
How bad are the haters to me, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. When I first came out on the show, I had more haters. I mean, out of 100 comments, maybe 80 maybe 70 were bad and 30 were nice. I was one of the most hated person on Love After Lockup because of the way I treated Clint. So I took my approach differently toward the haters. In the beginning, I would cuss them all out and say, fuck you, fuck you. And I took my approach different. I started to agree with the haters, and I started to ask for their opinion. Look, I appreciate your opinion, but this is how it went down. Or, I'm glad that you don't like the way my hair looks, but I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. Or, thank you for saying that I suck. Anything. I started agreeing with them, but yet I was being sarcastic with them.
Right.
And a lot of them would send me hate Instagram messages, and I'd be like, that's all fine and dandy. I appreciate your opinion. Thank you. And they were like, you know what? You're pretty fucking cool. Instead of yelling at me, you just thanked me for getting on your, I said, I need your opinion. So my haters turned into fans. And right now, I'm probably out of 100 comments, I'll probably get maybe 7 to 10 hate comments, 90 good ones. No death threats ever. No. The only,
You're doing better than I am.
the only,
Yeah.
well, the only thing I ever heard was Jen said that if she had a freezer, she'd put me in it. That's all I've ever heard.
Yeah. That's great that you won. That's great that you won them over. I think that yes, like that could be done. Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. I love my haters because without haters, they keep me in the news. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
So I need the haters.
I agree with that. Okay. Okay. This is this her? Jen Bailey, please cut. Okay.
Oh, great! Here now you're going to do an interview with her. Here we go.
All right. I will do that. Probably maybe just to be fair. Tracie is
that's fine.
an icon. Okay. Thank you. That's very nice. This is Clint's girlfriend. I am here. Oh. Okay. She's letting us know. Okay, gotcha. She was in the room. Okay. She's still here.
She's everywhere I am. Everywhere I'm at, she's there.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. So she may have. You think she may have heard some things that she didn't.
She's gonna disagree with everything. It's all good. We do this every time.
Okay.
So.
Let me do this every time. Okay. Okay. So let's promote. You've been so gracious. I know this might not. We got to a great place where we can see you. So where can fans best keep up with you, and what are you promoting right now?
They can best keep up with me here in Las Vegas. She's still in stock. Oh, yeah, I know that. I'm going to be doing lives on Instagram, and I'm promoting my OnlyFans. I'm promoting a adult coloring book, and I have a mask now. I have a mask with my picture on it.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's great. Now,
that's on my IG. So.
Okay. They're saying that Jen is a stalker. Do you feel like Jen is stalking you?
Not stalking. Everybody's saying that, yeah. But she's very sneaky. She watches everything that I do. And yeah, maybe stalker status. Yeah, maybe. And all her videos are like, so they're always talking about me. Tracie this, Tracie that, blah, 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 blah. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
want you to do. They want you to do it with Jen.
Do what?
They said they want you to do the interview with Jen. They want you to do the interview with Jen. They said.
Oh, okay. I was going to say hi, Tracie. LOL. Okay.
Oh,
she wants to say
hi, Jen.
This is kind of funny. Okay. Love Tracie. I'll just get through this real quick. Love Tracie. She's amazing, and she tells it like it is.
Well, thank you. That's awesome.
That was nice. Tracie is beautiful and blunt, so honest. I agree with that. I thought this was great. You're very honest. You're very honest.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing sometimes. Well, I'm not embarrassed, but I just got to be real now. Thank you.
You're clean now. You look good. I think we got to it. It's just a little meth every week.
Yeah,
and
really.
That's all you're doing. That's basically. Yeah. Is that okay? Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Tracie, for being on the show. Thank you guys for watching. Tracie, you were very honest, and I don't know if you were familiar with my show.
I wasn't, but I've read up on you a little bit, and I've seen some of the people. And Tara Reid, really, wow, I saw that.
Tara Reid,
damn, I love her.
Yeah, Tara Reid. Yeah, that was a great interview.
And I saw your cameo with Shaquille O'Neal or something like that. Was it Shaquille?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All I can say is wow. That's awesome.
It was fun. Thank you, Tracie. You were so great, and you answered all my questions. A lot of people get upset or they dodge me, which I understand.
People want to know things. I'll give them the info. That's just the way it is. So.
I appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much. And thank you, everybody, for watching. I love everybody, haters included. I'll be on Instagram Live in a few hours. I love you. Domenick, thank you so much for having me.
Show us a little dance, Tracie. Show us the dance moves.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I could just, woo. I don't know.
It's a little shake. Yeah.
I don't know.
You're fun. You're fun. Thank you, guys.
Go to my OnlyFans to see all the dancing you want.
There you go. $10. That's right. Okay.
That's right.
All right,
That's
Tracie.
right.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, y'all.